You see, back in the day, the Bureau of Land Management was just called the Department of the Interior. Now, the way I understand it, the Department of the Interior still exists, but it's been broken up into different agencies, including the Bureau of Land Management. We are at 2,623 foot above sea level. Sea level. How the hell did I say that wrong? Sea level. I do not have a speech impediment, believe it or not, according to this survey marker. So this is the auxiliary dam campground here in my home area of Lake Isabella. Even this time of year, this close to January, we have quite a few people camping out. And the lake is glassy today. Usually we have really high winds, but really it's a really nice week to be camping out. So let me go ahead and sit down and turn this camera around, and we'll get right into what this video is about. This is technically a remake. I already made this video. Last time I did it, it was 20 minutes long. Seems like I should be able to tell you guys about all the different events and meetups happening around the Quartzite area in less than 20 minutes. So let's see if we can do that. So now the question is, do I make the rest of this video with my glasses on or my glasses off? I'd really like to keep them off, but that sun is mighty bright and it makes it really hard to see anything. My battery's almost dead. This is the second draft of this video. Last time it ran 20 minutes long. I ought to be able to tell you all of these events happening in the Quartzite area in less than 20 minutes. I should be able to do it in less than 10 minutes. So let's give it a shot. Right now, actually started yesterday on the 17th, we are having what they call the Nomadic Management Erenberg Cleanup and Thanksgiving Campout Gathering Party event. You can go to the Nomadic Management Facebook page or website to get more details. It's open to everybody. It's going on right now in Erenberg. They're going to have a big Thanksgiving feast. They're going to do some cleaning. They're going to do some partying. They're going to do some socializing. They're going to give some things away. They're going to have some presentations, teach people some things. It's going to be a good event. So if you're already in the Quartzite area and you're looking for something to do, go check out the Nomadic Management page on Facebook or their website for more details. When that is over, I'm having, for the third year in a row, the Boondocking Bash. This is the group meetup for my big Facebook group, but it's a public group open to pretty much anyone. You know, we filter out scammers, but other than that, it's open to pretty much anyone. The meetup, of course, is open to anyone. This year I'm only doing it 10 days instead of 14 days. I want to have 3 extra days after it's over just to finish making sure everything's kosher and cleaned up. And if you come out to this, please be self-sufficient. Be ready to, rely on yourself. Be self-contained. Clean up after yourself and clean up after others if they don't. We can't keep doing these things if people don't do that. And so far, everybody's been great about it the last couple of years. But I'm not going to stop reminding people because it's really important. The bash is not a cleanup event like the Nomadic Management event, but I do expect us to leave Dome Rock cleaner than we found it. Now, the bash is going to happen from December 2nd to December 12th. We're going to have, like as always, the main purpose of the Boondocking Bash is for everybody to have a big campfire to gather around every night, share stories, socialize, meet new people, see old friends. That's the real purpose behind the Boondocking Bash. Everything else we do, karaoke night, movie night, dinners, group events, group potlucks, barbecues, whatever else we do, that's all gravy. That's just extra. And those extra things make it fun. Live music some nights, games, game tournaments. All that's extra and it always happens. But again, the main purpose is just to have a nice campfire every night. So if you're coming and you can, bring some firewood. Now, speaking of my Facebook group, that the Boondocking Bash is the group meetup for, technically, we also have a new Facebook page to go along with the group. They both have the same name, Boondocking and Free Camping USA. Right now, we're doing a giveaway in the group and on the page, sponsored by Pamapic, who has sent me a pop-up 12x12 gazebo-style tent to use at these events. They're also giving another one away to somebody through this giveaway. For more details on that, go to the group or the Facebook page Boondocking and Free Camping USA, and look for the giveaway tab. Entering is really simple. Entries are fairly low, and you might win yourself a really nice pop-up gazebo tent. After the Boondocking Bash, we get further into the Christmas season. Over in Erenberg at the Nomadic Management Camp, they have teamed up with Nomad Center Camp and Nomadness Gatherings. Nomadness Gatherings hosts the Christmas New Year's party in Erenberg. That's going to be at the same location as the Nomadic Management Camp, from what I understand. And Nomad Center Camp is going to be setting up there. They have permits, so they're going to be there in Erenberg all season long. And anybody who wants can come out and just hang out right there all season long. They're going to have tents, games, activities, things to do. The only caveat, because Nomadic Management is a cleanup group, if you're going to stay there all season, they expect you to go out and do a little cleaning every day. Nobody wants you to break your back or hurt yourself or overwork yourself. Do what you can. Do what you feel comfortable with doing. But you got to do something. You can't just show up and just expect, to do nothing, because the purpose is to clean that area up. A little further, and as we get a little closer to Christmas, over in Dome Rock, we are having the Bring the Light to Quartzite event. We're going to get a whole bunch of RVs, trailers, buses, try to line them up one after another, and string Christmas lights on them and Christmas decorations, as many as we can. The idea is when people come into Quartzite on the freeway or as they're leaving, they'll see this big group of lights off on the side of the road, put there by nomads, RVers, bus lifers, van lifers, and just kind of do something cool for the community and the travelers, and put on a big light display. Why not? Dome Rock's the perfect location for it. If you can come to that, that'd be great. If you can't, but you have lights that you'd like to donate or decorations, that's awesome. Please do not hang any of your decorations from the trees or the cactuses or any of that. We have trailers, we have RVs, buses, tents, plenty of stuff to hang it on. Please don't hang it on nature. After the Bring the Light to Quartzite event, there's a Toyota owners meetup from approximately December 26th through January 3rd. This is also going to be held over at Dome Rock. My friend Roy is hosting this. They did it last year. They had a great time. They're doing it again this year. As we go into January, Bob Wells and the Home on Wheels Alliance Group has announced there will be an RTR this year, but they have not announced exactly when or where. I'm assuming around Quartzite in January. I gave 2 presentations at the last one, gold prospecting and portable power stations and portable solar panels. I'd like to do it again, but I got to get a hold of them. The RTR, I don't believe there's anybody officially throwing the RTR this year, but I don't think that'll stop it from happening. I think there's still going to be a lot of people gathering in Scad and Wash at the end of January, RTR style, whether there's a host or not. We also have the RVR this year, a new event, the Rolling Vegan Rendezvous. That goes from January 28th to February 6th. Then we have in February Van Aid, which I believe is like the van build. That's February 2nd to the 16th. And then, of course, there will be a Schoolie Palooza, and there will be a van build again this year. I'm just not sure when or where, so stay tuned here or on their respective social media pages for more details about those 2 events. And there's the big show, tent show in Quartzite, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more events popping up that I can't even think of or I don't even know about yet. So I'll try to share those as we get further into the season. Make sure, my only last suggestion, make sure to bring what you need. Like, Quartzite loves it when we spend money there, but this is going to be a crazy year. So many people working from home, so many people didn't come out last year because of the pandemic, and now they're coming out this year. The movie Nomadland, that's going to drive more people into this lifestyle, and particularly Quartzite. And if you've been there before, you know that supplies can be hard to find at some of these stores. So anything that you really need, try to get it before you get there. That way we don't tax the shelves too much, and things are on the shelves for the people who can't leave there that need stuff, and you'll be able to have what you need. You don't have to fight everybody else to get the limited supplies. Hopefully they're planning to stock as best they can, but I really suggest bring, especially the things you really need, bring them with you, because otherwise you may have to leave the area to find them. There's only so many stores, and with that many people, things can sell out real quick. All right, well, I guess that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you go to my Facebook page or group to enter that giveaway, be sure to give us a like, subscribe, or follow there as well. Well, now I got to finish setting this up. I got to move the rest of my sleeping gear into the tent, get my little heater out, get my music out, and sleep in a tent that's actually comfortable for a change.